Hi everyone, welcome to your Monday stretch break. We are going to do something very simple and wonderful for the forearm and the wrist. So first things first, you can choose a forearm, take your other hand, just give a little slide to each edge. So feel each bone. You've got two bones here. We're going to splay the fingers and try to sink the fingers between the two forearm bones and giving a little squish. So my thumb is on the underside. It's kind of like you would squeeze and release a sponge. Now keep that going, and then with a loose fist, start to circle through the wrist. Okay, so we have two rhythms going on. We have this like squish and release, while also circling a loose fist. Ideally you're breathing, and ideally your shoulders can melt down away from your ears. Now as you do this, you might even walk your fingers around. So squish, try to stay in between the bones there. And then you can release and just notice the feel of that forearm compared to the other forearm. It should feel a lot more like lubricated and relaxed. Let's switch sides. So first things first, just give yourself that little touch. Okay, outside edge of each. We're going to bring our fingers to just squeeze and release, squeeze and release. So these are the muscles that help us move our hand and wrist. We're going to make a loose fist and then circle around. So as you circle, you can also squeeze and release, and possibly walk that hand around your forearm, up and down. Right, if you do get into one of those really nice spots, like I just found one right here, you can stay there. Just keep giving it a little squeeze and release. Of course, you can also change the direction of the circle. And then let that go. Release for a moment. Okay, now we're going to do something really similar, except now we're going to scrub. So we're going to use the pointy ends of the knuckles to scrub, just nice and lightly. Okay, we're scrubbing, and I'm scrubbing all over. Right, from one edge to the other edge. Now that's version 1, that's enough as it is. Or as you do that, you can let your wrist extend and flex, just nice and light. A few times, you probably don't need many of these to get a pretty powerful effect. You can let that go and notice. Ooh, that's quite nice. And then we'll switch to use the scrubby ends of your knuckles. Scrub a little up and down, and possibly you add just a nice light bend and extend of your wrist. And again, breathing, see if you can feel your shoulders relaxed as you focus on the forearm. And then let that go. Whew, enjoy. I'll see you next week.